Hello? Is my... Hello? Testing.
That these monsters do exist in the world. It's just that they haven't been covered yet by any source. What I'm trying to say here is that so far we have covered monsters.
Okay, so we got one person.
And this series
How you doing?
the strongest monsters that have ever been mentioned in this tabletop game.
We got two.
Genius Lossy, CR30 Colossal Ooze. The term Genius Lossy comes from classical Roman religion, and it is supposed to refer to the spirit of a place.
There we go.
The easiest way that I could explain
So,
it, for example, to say, what if the
I'm pretty good.
concept of
Oh, that's good.
was real, and the planet Earth was actually alive in the traditional sense?
Staying safe
Well, then that creature,
with
that
all the
Mother Earth,
everything you touch, so it's good to see
sometimes
things
a
working.
second
Same here. This was my first real live stream on this new Chromebook I got, so it's nice to see everything going smoothly. Hello, Mr. Eagle. Glad to see you could stop by. So, you got any questions for me? This is my first live stream and just hopped on without any real plans, so I don't really know what to say. So, what's up? Hello there. Hello, Meten Golan Delkin Parrot. I hope I said that right. Hello. More or less, the neighbors are dancing in the rain, getting a little bit of lag, but not bad. Oh, that's good. That's good. Who is you, bro? I'm curious. Tell me about yourself. Well, you can call me Ephraneezy. That's the name I go by. Hello, love you, Dean. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy my D&D TikToks. Yeah, I haven't posted in a few days, but that's because I'm trying to save up some space on my phone. I can't really do it on my computer, so hopefully I can clear up enough space to make more longer videos, because I know a lot of you like the longer videos. Let me know if the TV is too loud, because if it's too loud, I can turn it down. How's your campaign going? My campaign's going great. It was my, let's see, third session, and I almost died. I was this close to dying because we're level 1, and my DM made the party fight an owlbear. Are owlbears typical to fight at level 1, or are they more of like a level 2 or level 3 opponent? Oh, Meten Golan. Oh, well, I'm glad I randomly popped up on your recommended. So. I hope you stay tuned, because I plan on doing more stuff in the future. Depends on the party and the players. Okay, I can see that then. Yeah, I'm new to... I've been watching D&D for a long time. I've seen like a lot of videos, a lot of some Critical Role. Mostly Dungeon Run, with Jeff Kanata, if you ever heard of him. They're on Caffeine TV. I watched them for the longest time. But, yeah, so... Oh, what's my character? My character is a human fighter named Jason Kane. Now, originally, I wanted to be a changeling rogue, but due to the world my DM created, he said, I can do that later, but just not right now, and so, I decided to go with a human fighter. I enjoy playing, but watching other those can be very uncomfortable. Yeah, I can see that. Sometimes it's uncomfortable sometimes to see other people play, but it depends on who's playing. So, do you have any favorite races and classes? What's your favorite race and class? I don't really have a favorite class yet, but for me, my favorite D&D race is the Changeling, because Changelings are hands down the coolest races in D&D. That's just me. Drought Eldritch Knight. Nice. Nice.
On top of all of that, the Dream Larva can summon up to 5 Nightwalkers a day in order to aid him in combat. And
Lightfoot Halfling Rogue. Those are good. Those are good.
know that each Nightwalker is a CR20 monster.
So, you got any questions for me? Because if you got any questions, I'm willing to answer. Do you DM or do you PC? I have yet to DM. I am currently playing. Although I would love to DM sometime. I'd love to DM. Dragonborn Barbarian. That sounds like a cool character. How many of you play Changelings? I'm curious. Do you typically play Changelings or other race?
The overworld blood may also powerfully attempt to suck in all the air in a room in order to either suck in enemies that are far away or in an attempt to asphyxiate humanoids before disintegrating.
Homebrew vampire race. I do shit pirate.
Assassins or messengers, but those old ones were probably murdered by the same very hordes. Iron Colossus.
I never considered playing a Changeling. Changeling, you should. Changelings are really cool. I want to play a Changeling sometime. I wish there was more to Changelings. For some reason, I just feel like Changelings are very underrated in D&D, and we should get a lot more of them. Although when I do play a Changeling, I think I'm going to play a Changeling Arcane Trickster. I even had this idea of, if I ever DM, this is probably what I'm going to do, a Changeling and Drow war. So the Drow worship Lolth, which is their god, and it's very common for Changelings to worship the Traveler, which is the god of change. So maybe something happens between Changelings and Drow, and it pits the Traveler and Lolth against each other, which result in a Changeling versus Drow war. So that's something I'd probably do if I DM. Is that a story you'd be interested in? Do you think that would be like a good story to give a try? The Faithens are the progeny of fire gods and reside typically deep in the magma cores of planets. They are definitely. Okay, I'll see. If I ever DM sometime, I'll let you know how that goes, because that's something I'm definitely gonna try. So about my campaign, the first time we played, it was session 0. Really getting all of our characters down. But the first true session, session 1, we were in this town and a wedding was going on, and I'm trying to remember as many details as I can. There were assassins at the wedding, and my party and I took care of it. We didn't actually kill anyone. We incapacitated the assassins as well as the merchants that were involved. And long story short, the person who was quote unquote, a very respected, the town doesn't actually have a leader. Everyone is just really in charge of themselves. but a very high respected person in the town figured out that it was a diversion and 2 mirror twins were kidnapped. So the DM calls it the ruining the realms and the reaches. And the ruining is that in the beginning there was the the dragon god and the human god. And the the humans and the dragons were involved in this war. I'm paraphrasing here because I'm trying to remember all of it, but the war got so bad that the dragon god decided to get involved in the war himself and take on the human god head on. And when they fought each other, it created something called the ruining, which was at the center of the world. And basically, it kind of destroyed the world in a way, kind of like a nuke. And then the world reformed. And the 2 gods didn't technically die. When they fought each other, the 2 gods were both killed, but it was more like split apart. The human god split into many different gods. And since the human gods split apart, it created many sub-humanoid races. And the same with the dragon. It split apart and created many different dragon races. And at the center of the earth is called the ruining, which is where the battle took place. And it's kind of like the Underdark of this DM's world, where you find a lot of the good stuff, but it's home to a lot of nightmarish things. And didn't steal the law. Sorry, just looking at the comments. But and so what was I saying? Okay, so and with the gods came something called the mirror. So the mirror is sort of an object. If you put the god of there's the god of order, and there's the a better analogy. There's the god of selflessness, and there's the god of selfishness. So if you put the selfless god in front of the mirror, what will reflect back to him is the god of selfishness, and vice versa. So the mirror twin shows like the opposite, or the reflection. So if you put the god of chaos in front of the mirror, it'll show the god of order, and vice versa. And the DM never said this yet, but I believe like the 2 mirror twins have something to do with that. And so currently in the campaign, we're searching for the 2 mirror twins who were kidnapped from the town that we were in. Things are laggy on my end, so I'm gonna leave and probably come back. Okay. I hope everything's. Is there lag on anyone else's end, or are things going pretty well? Because everything looks fine for me. Slightly. Okay, so I didn't. Okay, so if there's lag, let me know so I can do something about it. Yeah, so yeah, so my DM is actually a really good DM. Next time I'll try my phone because my phone seems to work better. But so how did you all find me? Like, did you see, I know most of you probably found my channel through the D&D TikTok compilations, but is there, like, did you actively search for D&D TikToks, or was I recommended to you? Or is this the first time you're seeing me?
In spite of the fact that its actual ability as in God fertility, in other things like fertility, would be far greater than most others.
I use a 5e character creator as well.
Talk about our God killers.
It was recommended. Yep. Oh, I'm glad YouTube recommended it to you. Yeah. I hope you enjoy the videos. I'm working I know I was making a ton of them like crazy, but I had to stop for a few days because my phone just wouldn't allow it. I searched, but those originally recommended other D&D TikTok options. That's good. That's good. So, how's everyone doing, like, in terms of the coronavirus? Are you guys staying safe, staying healthy, and all that? I mean, my life didn't really change all that much because I stay inside most of the time anyway, so the whole coronavirus thing just meant I'm staying inside a little bit longer than usual. I mean, I was actually before the coronavirus hit. I was working in a chocolate factory, and so, but just before the coronavirus hit, I was laid off because I was a seasonal worker, so they didn't need me anymore. So, and just like right after that, the coronavirus hit. So, yeah. I'm working on my D&D, sitting a lot more because of quarantine. It's become as usual. Well, I'm glad. Wait, are you one of the survivors of Willy Wonka? Willy Wonka lied to us. Working in a chocolate factory is definitely not. Is like the complete opposite of what you think Willy Wonka is. Willy Wonka is chocolate factory propaganda. I mean, working in the chocolate factory was good, but I mean, it's a factory, so not really the most pleasant place to be. I'm a first-time D&D player. Do you have any advice? Hey, Dion Watson. Hey, how you doing? So, to Shu Ina, I apologize. I apologize for butchering your name, but my advice for you is to not be afraid to roleplay, because I noticed the problem in my group is that there are not enough people who roleplay. There's 2 people who are like the main role players. Like, they take role playing. They're very good at it. My character is supposed to be this very arrogant, full of himself bounty hunter. But for most of the sessions, anyway, at least in the first 2 or 3 sessions, I didn't really say a lot because, I was too shy to say anything. And there are a lot of the first-time players in my group don't really say much. We just let the good role players do their thing, and we're just there in the background of the story. So, but last session I was role playing more than I usually do, so I think I'm getting used to the whole role playing thing of D&D. What's the most silly character you have ever played in any game? Like, the more ridicule creation you've ever made for some very fucked up reason. Works. Well, the only character I have ever played was Jason Kane, but if I had to think off the top of my head, probably an embodied mouther cleric. Now, for those of you who do not know what embodied mouthers are, look it up. I think it's a very cool concept of a race. But if you know what a shambling mound is, like the slime with a bunch of mouths and eyes on it, imagine that, but given a human shape. So that would be, that would be the most ridiculous character thing I can think of off the top of my head. Marty voice actors, but role playing down. Oh, you're a voice actor. Nice. No, then you should be fine. And don't stress about the rules. You can just do what I'm doing and learn as you go. Yes, 5e. Actually, I just bought. Hold on for 1 second.
Strongest monsters in Dungeons and Dragons. Like I said before, we don't really have confirmation that these monsters exist within the Forgotten Realms world, but they do exist in D&D in general. So even though we might not see these monsters per se in our games, it does tell us that according to D&D, a CR 56 and 57 is powerful enough to easily kill basically any god. And that tells us, more or less, the range that gods would probably have in their power. Which I would imagine, like I said before, would be maybe even around CR.
Give me 1 second.
That's very interesting because from the sounds of it, it means that the strongest monster in the Forgotten Realms is our god. It's basically strong enough to be a god, or at least to kill a few of them, which is kind of cool. Oh, actually, yikes, there's 2 more monsters. Though, quite frankly, I was debating hard on whether I should even have this. Much like Creation Vermin, these 2 dragons feel kind of just off. Like, don't belong. Like, they're just here.
I recently bought this not too long ago from my local collectible store. Sorry, I'm having some trouble breathing, but I plan on using this soon. Hopefully, I can talk my DM into letting me use this bad boy. So it was really cool. They have a ton of stuff like this. They have a lot of old school stuff. But sorry, I'm having trouble breathing. But yeah, I got I have that, and I think I have 2 more like this. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to look and see. But I do have some more D&D stuff. I have all the 5th edition rulebooks. I have the starter set, the Essentials kit, all of the Call of Cthulhu rulebooks, and the Call of Cthulhu rulebook and the Keepers and the Keeper book, as well as the Call of Cthulhu starter set. So any favorite D&D YouTubers? For me, it would have to be a tie between Mr. Rex and Esper the Bard. Can all of you hear me okay? My voice isn't too low, is it? Or the sound isn't too low, is it? Me and my campaign about our 3rd session, and I have already nicknamed my character. Good. What's your character's nickname? Okay, good. I'm glad you can hear me. Real quick, dexterity. So the couch is a mimic. I wish my couch was a mimic. Oh, it's a tie between. Thank you for reminding me about Dingo Doodles. It's a tie between Mr. Rex, Esper the Bard, and Puffin Forest.
Because of their ability to refract light, they also have a permanent blur
Yes, you're good. Okay, glad this sounds good.
making them extremely difficult to detect and strike. They appear to be able to get food from forest
I really wish someone would give Dingo Doodles and Puffin Forest their own show. I think they'd make a pretty good D&D show if they had, like something like uh, Harmon Quest or something like that. Your most hated monster? Right now, my most hated monster is owl bears because they almost killed me. Question: will you be uploading gameplay videos to your channel? D&D sessions and other video games. Right now, I can't upload. I can't upload my D&D sessions. Well, I could have, but I can't now because, like I said, I don't actually. No, either way, I couldn't because my phone doesn't have enough memory on it or enough storage on it to fill a 4-hour session. And even if it could, I couldn't because I have to use my phone for voice chat because my Chromebook is not really good for D&D. Because what I used to do is we use Zoom voice chat, and I would use my Chromebook that I'm using right now for Zoom and for Astral, because that's what we use. We use Astral Tabletop, and it is not good using both, so I had to use my phone for the voice chat and my computer for Astral. Now, I don't have any software to record my gameplay videos, but I do have something I can use to record my PlayStation. Excuse me. Would you be interested in me uploading my Skyrim gameplay? I just started a new playthrough of Skyrim. I'm on level 7 right now, and so would you be interested in me seeing? Oh, I was thinking just sit up in front of the table. No, I mean if we were playing face to face, I would definitely ask my DM if we could. He's very chill, so I'm pretty sure he would say yes. But we're due to the whole thing with Corona right now. We're playing online. He initially planned for us to meet up face to face and to actually see, but with Corona and all that, he had to switch everything around. You're short? I am. Yeah, I am kind of short. Well, I mean, I'd say below average. Below average, short. Enough. Of course, Dan has never seen anything of Skyrim. I would love to see what the game is about. You should watch Skyrim or play because that is a good game. It is the most. I think Skyrim is the closest thing to emulating D&D. In my eyes, it's as close of a good D&D game as we'll ever get. I mean, I know you have D&D online and you have Neverwinter, but I'm not really too into games like that. I prefer more very open world games like Skyrim. I mean, if they made a game like Skyrim set in the Forgotten Realms or Neverwinter or Greyhawk, I'd be all for that. That would be instantly my most favorite game of all time. It's really hyped about the World War. I've homebrewed and absolutely everything. Oh, I'm glad they're hyped about the world you homebrewed. I homebrew out of absolutely everything. My DM's the same way. he told me that he's never used well, he used races from D&D, but he never uses the world that they make. He always creates his own world for his campaigns. Me, I would be a little bit different. I definitely use the Forgotten Realms. I definitely use Eberron. I've never played Eberron, but I know that's where the changelings are from, which instantly makes it one of my favorite worlds. Because, I mean, I don't know if when they create like supplements, like let's say Eberron, and they introduce new races, I'm not sure if that race is like in terms of official lore made by Wizards of the Coast. I'm not sure if the changelings are brought into the Forgotten Realms as well, or if they're exclusively to Eberron. But I know you can homebrew it, so I'd probably just homebrew the changelings into the Forgotten Realms. Do you know a fun fact about my character? What's a fun fact about your character? And you might like the DM. There, he knows basically everything from the Forgotten Realms. I love his videos as well. The DM. The DM layer is pretty cool. Okay, so. Wait. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, video just clicked off. This is so weird. I just saw my live stream on my TV, and I was curious if I could see myself in real time. It's so weird. So now I know that there's a delay for everything. Like it's not exactly in real time. I'm sorry. I'm still looking at myself on the TV with a delay. Okay. You know what? We're gonna do it like this from now on. So, any questions? With my glasses on. If any of you have the ability to live stream, I recommend you do this. This is actually kind of fun. Let me know if this gets annoying, because if it gets annoying, I'll stop. So, what's your favorite D&D world? Forgotten Realms, Greyhawk, Eberron. Oh, more. You crave more Mimic and Rogue TikToks? Oh, where's your cat? You want to see my cat? If you want to see my cat, I can you react to a video, Paul Jackson? Yes. Paul Jackson, I haven't forgotten about you. You want me to react to a video? What video do you want me to react to? All right, I'll get my cat. The glasses is so I can see your questions on screen. Let's see, Mister. Oh, Mister. Well, here's the fluff ball, Mister. Here's the fluff ball. Let me see so I can read your comments. Oh, your cat's adorable. Yeah. He's big though. He's big boned. What's their name? My cat's name is Mister. Or his name is Mister. My cat's name is Mister. Look. His name is Mister. No. He's just gonna chill here for a minute. No. He's just gonna chill here for a minute. So, any other questions? You are in what insane? Mister shall be praised as a chunk boy. What class is that thing? Mister would be. What class is that thing? Mister would be. Probably the. Oh, come on, Mister. No, he's just like me. He'd probably be a druid or something, considering how chill he is. What's your opinion on half-elf wizards? I always associate half-elves with rangers, but I can totally see a half-elves being wizards as well. Do you hear an echo because of the delay on my TV? Is it saying everything back to you? Do you hear an echo because of the delay on my TV? Is it saying everything back to you? I speak. What's your opinion? Yeah, there's an echo. Okay, I'll click out. There we go. Much better. Quiet one. It's okay. Am I still on? I'll turn this off. There we go. So, anything else? Any funny stories from your campaign? I just started playing D&D recently, so no funny stories yet. I almost got killed by an owlbear at level 1. Me and another player. But we made it to level 2, so no complaints there. Wait, your half-elf wizard had no chill? Or has no chill? Why do they have no chill? What class are you? What class am I in real life, or what class am I what class is my current character? My thoughts on bards. Bards are one of the coolest classes in D&D. Are you a classic bard, or did you make some twist for him? Their nickname is the Door Destroyer. Current character. My current character is a fighter. So, are any of you excited for Baldur's Gate 3? I've never played Baldur's Gate 1 or Baldur's Gate 2, but Baldur's Gate 3 looks really nice, and I really want to play it very badly. The only downside is I think it's exclusively on Google Stadia. But even if but I don't have anything to play it on anyway. So the only thing I got is a PlayStation 3 and a PlayStation 2. Those are the only two gaming consoles I got currently. Soon, very soon, once I have enough money saved, I'm going to get a PC. I was going to get a PlayStation 4, but a friend of mine told me that PC is actually way better for gaming. So, what do you guys think? When I get enough money saved up, do you think I should buy PlayStation 4, or do you think I should buy a PC? PC, obviously. Yeah. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but does the PlayStation 4 and Xbox have the ability to get mods on it? Because I know on PC you can do more with the PC than the station. PC Master Race. Because the main thing I want to do is when I get a PC, I want to rebuy Skyrim and I want to put mods on it because like putting mods on Skyrim can make it the most perfect game ever. Because regular Skyrim gets boring after a while, so PC definitely adds or mods actually have to. You think it's illegal? Wait, mods are illegal? I heard of a guy who could do it. But it's more complicated. Wait, what's more complicated? Putting putting mods on console. Mister. Come on, mister. Okay, so mods are necessary and available through Steam Workshop. Okay. Mister. Come on. No, but depending on the game that you kicked if you do it online. Oh, okay, so wait, you can put mods online? Okay, so let's okay, so for example, let's say if I have Skyrim or any other regular Elder Scrolls game for a single player, if I added mods to it, that's perfectly fine. But if I go to Elder Scrolls Online and I add mods on that, that would get me banned, right? Also very modded. No, oh, okay. So when I get a PC, and actually, due to the everything that's going on with that, wait, have you bought? If you thought that if dragonborns are born from eggs, could reproduce like mammals, that means they're actually elemental breathing platypus. I didn't actually think of that. That's actually a. I'm gonna bring that up next time I see a dragonborn. That is an interesting question though. How are dragonborns made in the Skyrim universe? Because dragonborns haven't been around in hundreds of years in Skyrim. So how could there be a dragonborn if there are no dragonborns or if there are no dragons left? Yeah. No. Mister, come on. No. She had no wings. Plot hole. Yeah, it's a good. Yeah, I never thought about that until just now. How Dragonborns are born in Skyrim. So maybe it was just dormant DNA until the Dragonborn gene was activated. I guess you could say it's kind of like a mutant thing in X Men. Until it's time came up, they just put the guy on the fridge until its time came. Ah, Skyrim and Fallout connected universe. Fallout and Elder Scrolls are set in the same timeline. Do you believe that theory? Do you think Fallout and the Elder Scrolls are set in the same world or in the same universe? Hold on for 1 second. All right. Sorry everyone, but something's came up. I gotta get going, and I just wanted to. Before I leave, though, I just wanted to say thank you for watching. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you stay tuned to see what else I make on this channel, and I'll be sure to keep you posted. And with everything else that's going on, I hope all of you who are watching right now and everyone who is watching this in the future, I hope you all stay safe. And, God bless you, whatever you're going through. I'll keep all of you in my prayers. I'll pray that God keeps all of you safe and that all of you are healthy and all of you are happy through this difficult time that in human history. So, again, thank you, and have a nice day. God bless you.